All right, welcome to the Eric J. the Great podcast show. Got a special guest on the show today, hip hop artist YOUNGN. How you doing?
What up, what up, what up? I'm here. Young in MH. I'm here. Brooklyn, what's up? We here. What up?
Absolutely, man. For all my all his fans out there and all people that's gonna be listening to this that haven't heard any of his music, we're gonna start off by playing one of his songs and then we get into his whole story. Hey,
Yeah. Way too sturdy.
hey, that's a banger right there, man. That's the first song I
Appreciate you.
heard
That's
about
off
him.
that Motivated for More EP. I just put that out Friday. It's going crazy right now in the streets.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that was the first song I heard by you. Then I had finished listening to the whole EP.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So first off, just tell the people where you from and how old are you?
I'm from East Flatbush, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? 29 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear your hometown?
Just hustle, grind, self-driven, being motivated, you know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Okay. So for anybody that never been to your hometown, just describe how it was just growing up as a kid, teenager, some of the struggles and stuff you had to go through, whether that be, single parent household, things like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like, honestly, it's kind of like, well, me, I didn't have both of my parents in the same household, you know what I'm saying? I had split parents. Um, so, you know, sometimes I'd be at my mom, sometimes I'd be at my pops, you know what I'm saying? Growing up is just like, we ain't really have much, you know what I'm saying? So when you start off with nothing, it make you just want more and it give you a drive to always want more and strive for more. So that's kind of where I got my hunger from, is just from starting from nothing, you know what I'm saying, not having no option, you know what I'm saying, not having no connections, you know what I'm saying, and just like wanting to be something, you know what I'm saying, wanting to make something possible for myself and for the people around me. The environment is just like any other hood, like it'll suck you in. You're gonna get trapped in, at a certain age. Is either you get with it or you get a job or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And in some places ain't even no jobs like that, you know what I'm saying? So it get harder. Then you gotta turn to the streets and you gotta hustle and you gotta do certain things. So I just really fell in line with those lines, like to the point where I had to just figure it out for myself. And that's when I really started to like hone in with the music, you know what I'm saying? Try to find my sound in certain things. And then like also I try to sharpen up with my hustle. You know what I'm saying? I caught like, little cases and shit, little petty shit in the streets and certain shit. But we passed that now. You feel what I'm saying? We on the bigger and better things now.
Okay. That's what's up. So do you got any siblings?
Yeah, I got older sisters, you know what I'm saying? I got an older brother, but my older brother, he's in Guyana, you know what I'm saying? I'm Guyanese, you know what I'm saying? So I got family back home and shit. So you know how that go. I gotta sometimes I fly over there, visit them, you know what I mean, come back to Brooklyn, come back over here, you know what I'm saying, and get right to it.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that. So what type of activities you was into as a kid? Do you play any sports or anything like that?
I mean, of course, yeah, like I tried just about everything, bro. I tried ball, football, everything. I even tried to ride a skateboard. Like anything that would get my mind um away from the madness and what's really going on and things at home. But at the end of the day, I still fell victim to those shits anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of found a smarter way to do it, I would say. And here I appear now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. So as far as your inner circle and your family, Did you have anybody that was involved in the music business, or are you the first one to go down that route?
Nah, in my family, nah, nobody at all. I'm really the first person. I got a stepbrother who is doing music at the same time as me. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
other than that, like it's just me and whatever and what my bro got going on. My bro Raw Blue, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's just me, you know what I'm saying? No connections. I don't know nobody in the industry. Everything that I did is strictly off my own hustle.
That's what's up. So if you had to point out one thing, what would you say really led you to doing music?
Um, Honestly, I would say first, just wanted to change my life and believing that my talent could help me get there. Because when I first locked in with the music and shit, it wasn't a lot of niggas rapping like it is now. Now you got everybody rapping, you get what I'm saying? But when I first was like locking in like a couple years ago and shit, it was just a couple of niggas on the scene, you know what I'm saying? So like I really felt like my story and the life that I was living, you know what I mean, will help me, you know what I mean, find a way out. And eventually, you know, now it's honestly taking a, you know what I mean, taking a tone and I'm finding a way.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So who were some of your favorite artists growing up, man? Who did you like listening to?
Everybody, you know, all the greats, you know, all the greats.
And who was your go-to?
Like what you could say, like what Dipset, G Unit, Jay Z. Um, we listen to everything, and then like Drake, Meek Mill, just everything, like everything, bro, like everything that's going on, even now. Like you get what I'm saying? Cause I ain't even all the way there yet. Like, so we listening to everything that sound good, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't even matter what it is, it don't even gotta be a genre. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't gonna put a cap on nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's up. So where did you get your rap name from?
Well, I got that from older homie in the hood. Cause I was one of the when like again, when I started doing it, like you know, like taking it serious and certain shit, like I was one of the youngest niggas doing it at the time. So that's where the youngin came from. And then I'm money hungry. So I wanted to stand out. So when people like, you know, type me in and search it in, I wanted to, you know what I mean? I don't want to blend in. So I put the MH after it. So it's Youngin MH. You know what I mean? Some people, you know what I mean? They get confused and say it's Young, but people call me Young for short, but it's Youngin MH. Like Youngin Money Hungry. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, absolutely. So take me back to the time when you went to a recording studio for the first time, man. Was it easy for you to get it, or was it kind of a rough patch at first when you first started?
Well, see, that's the thing, because when I started, we put the mic in the crib with the headphones and like I had the real experience of like an artist, you know, like the build up, like from the in the crib shit to the studio shit. So by the time I got to the studio, I already knew what to do.
Oh, okay. So you crash coursed at home, got all the kinks out.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I was already learning how to record myself. I was already doing certain shit. Because truthfully, I feel like I was born talented. Like truthfully, but you know, you get involved in the streets and certain shit, and you know, it take you a while to figure out your real purpose and what's really supposed to be going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as your recording style, would you say you more of a writer or a freestyler, or is it a mixture of both?
Both. I'm both. I could go off the vibe. We could put a beat up, do it right now. Or it could be a beat that I'm like, nah, I really want to kind of like do something special where I got a concept, or I kind of want to talk talk about a certain topic that happened in my life where I gotta really, oh yeah, I remember that happened. I gotta be word for word or whatever, then I go jot it down.
Okay. So, when would you say, if you had to point to a moment, what would you say you really had the confidence to know, hey, I can really pursue this music thing?
I'm gonna be honest. When I first started making money off of it, when I first started getting paid features, when I first started getting the distribution checks, that's when I was like, okay, it's on. You don't gotta sign major. You just gotta have a hustle.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So, that leads me into my next question. So, you're currently independent right now, right?
Yeah, I'm all independent. Everything I'm doing is independent. Still adjusting out right now. Motivated for more out. Not two. Still adjusting two coming. Like I got some shit. I'm about to load up. Like you feel me? Like the motivated for more. That's just like the EP to start the year up. I got my real like my bigger project. Still adjusting two. I got that dropping later on this year. That shit fire.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. This EP was fire, so I can only imagine what you got in the vault. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate you too. Appreciate you. And it's more vibes. Like this shit got shit you could ride to, rainy day. We got all that. We got the turned up vibe, we got the strip club vibe, we got all of that.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
got the bend the block vibe, all of that.
Yeah. So as far as your situation right now, if a situation came about with a major and it made sense, would you do it or would you just stay how you rocking right now?
Nah, honestly, if it makes sense, yeah, I'm a up it. Cause I got people calling me now, telling me, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's time, and you know, they feel like situations could happen. So let's see what happens in the next 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, absolutely. So how's your recording process right now, man? Like how often you be going to the studio and record right now?
I ain't gonna lie, like I be in there, bro. I be in there, big bro. Like all the time, probably like 2, 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I just finished 2 albums. I finished the 5 EP. Then I just finished Still Adjusting 2. And now I'm about to get back in the studio and just sharpen up on some songs and shit like that. So I'll be in there a lot. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that is just me sharpening the craft. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about like just like one record to me. I like to put out bodies of work. Like I feel like you get to really understand me in a body of work rather than one song.
Okay, absolutely. I can feel that. So take me back to the time, man, when people was able to hear your music for the first time, because it's different like when you first start doing music and you playing it for your friends and stuff, you like, oh yeah, this hard, but it's different when somebody you don't know, either they write to you on social media or you run across them in the store or something, and they say, hey man, I heard your song, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? So take me back around that time, like how's the city embracing you when you first started dropping music and they know you was taking it serious?
Nah, yeah, yeah. That it's always love and it's still love. And even today I be getting surprised the messages I be getting and when I run into people, the things that they say to me about when they hear the songs and how the songs may have got them through something and things like that. Cause I remember times where even on the Instagram, I would have to, yo, bro, yo, listen, bro, like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, for real, like, I have to tell my own mans, like, my own bros, like, yo, bro, I just dropped music, cause not that people don't believe me sometimes, but sometimes it take, like, you got to make them believe, you know what I'm saying? And I really had to grind for that. And I appreciate every listen, every play, every stream. Cause I remember when it was just literally me and the homeboys, and even in that, some of the homeboys was telling me stay in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was probably one of their favorite niggas to run around and hustle with. You know what I'm saying? So I had to lock in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And want this shit for me. And once I wanted it for me, and motherfuckers started really listening, they like, oh nah, he got some shit, bro, really on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then shit just started, taking off for real. That's why I appreciate everything that I got going on. Even just being on the podcast right now with you, just talking it on the one on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple years ago, I couldn't have did this if I ain't had a material out or if I ain't up it like how I've been doing lately.
Yeah, absolutely. And one point that I want to point out, because I think it's important for a lot of artists out there that's going to come up, and for you having that maturity, because to know that to decipher that, you know, I got to focus on this goal because I know I'm good at it, and it's something that can turn into something better, not just for me, but for my family and everybody that's attached to me versus staying attached to the BS that people that you could easily go back to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people have a hard we see the stories on social media all the time, people it's hard to separate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, bro. And I had to just lock in with myself. You know what I'm saying? Because every day you dancing with the devil. You know what I'm saying? So it just be that just you knowing really what you want, and you really like, nah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna focus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a determined, focused type of person. So I ain't gonna let the females get in between. I ain't gonna let none get fucked this shit up.
Oh
We
yeah.
got one life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta run it up.
Gotta run this shit all the way up.
Yeah. So as far as shows, man, have you started doing any shows yet? And if so, what's the biggest show you've done so far?
I had did a show in Poughkeepsie a little while back. I had opened up for 5 Year Foreign, but now that I just putting new music out after like that was when I was putting that's when I put Still Adjusting out. So now that I just put this 5 EP out, I'm about to take this shit on the road right now, see what we could do. Maybe there's something if everything go right, we get on Rolling Loud in New York.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, describe the music scene in your city right now, man. And describe if a lot of artists collab with each other, or do everybody just do their own thing?
Well, yeah, music scene in the city is basically drill. That's part of the community that I'm in. We do drill. Um, that's what everybody doing. You got Brooklyn drill, you got Bronx drill. Everybody got their own little sauce on it. Um, I collaborate. I don't know about what other niggas do because I don't watch niggas, but I collaborate. I tap into who I fuck with and the niggas I fuck with. Shout out Fetty Luciano. Shout out the whole GS9. Shout out Lou. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, just a couple of guys that I tapped in with on the back end from New York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my other dog, Neat Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just get in where they fit in, you feel me? Not everybody gonna fuck with everybody, obviously. You know how that go. The city got its politics like any other city. You get what I'm saying? So um yeah, that's really it for the most part. I know I collaborate. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing a good job at it. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Everything been hitting. Every collaboration I got, fire.
Oh,
Nothing
absolutely.
forced. We linking up in the studio, we doing a record. You know what I'm saying? Like everything copacetic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as far as on me, any artist you see me work with, we good. Everything good. Other artists in the city, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of niggas working. I don't know what that mean. I know we working.
Yeah, yeah, I can feel that. So, as far as do you got anybody that you currently got on your list that you want to work with, or you just letting it happen organically, like you said?
Yeah, just kind of let it happen organically, but obviously just the greats, bro. Like just whoever ill doing this shit and you fucking with the wave, let's do it. Let's go. Like, and you know what I'm saying? I'm all about making money. Let's get this money. Let's run it up. Let's do something. Like, what else we in it for?
Yeah, absolutely. So for all your fans and your supporters out there, man, explain some things you like doing in your spare time when you're not doing music.
Oh yeah, definitely. When I'm not doing music, I'll just be chilling, bro. I'll just be like vibing up, probably playing P5 or some shit, Call of Duty or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Playing some ball, regular shit. You know what I mean? Shopping, get some drip. You know what I mean? A nigga fuck with the fashion shit. So a nigga might, you know what I mean? Go shopping or some shit. Regular shit. Drive fucking fast cars. You know what I'm saying? Go to Miami, do some shit, jet skis and shit. Just have fun. Shit that I wasn't able to do as a child, really, that now I got the perks and the access to. We gonna do that now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So what's your short and long term goals, man? What you want to accomplish?
I just want to own companies, businesses. I already own my own label, Money Hungry. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could partner up with a label. We could put some artists on this shit. I got the brand too, moneyhungryforever.com, www.moneyhungryforever.com. Go get the hoodies, t-shirts, socks. That's available right now. You know, just I want equity. Like I want things like that. I want to see the money make more money so we can get that generational wealth, you know what I'm saying, and break the curse and things like that, because it's gonna start with me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure I do it right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So for 2023, man, the rest of 2023, man, list the things you got coming that you know of, any features, projects
Yeah,
like that.
still adjusting too. Coming before the summer. You could bet that. Features on there. It's two so far. Two features is in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna tell them right now. I'm gonna let them wait and see. Maybe by then you get a third, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna turn up. Just know I'm coming correct. Y'all heard what I put out before. Y'all heard just everything, you know what I'm saying? So we here. I got the Motivated for More EP out now. That's doing good. You know what I mean? Just expect some more interviews from me too. And expect some shows this year too. That's guaranteed. And just expect everything just getting bigger and better all year. You know what I'm saying? Non-stop. We ain't gonna stop till we take this shit all the way up for sure.
Absolutely. How do you want people to perceive you?
I just want to be perceived as someone who's standing on the business and standing on all 10 on what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't be a role model for some because I've made mistakes too and shit. And I ain't going to sit here and you know what I mean, and try to say like I'm Mr. Perfect or everything is all the way in line. But I just want to be perceived as somebody that stand on their business and did this shit for real, you know what I'm saying? Like stood on all 10, you know what I'm saying, and really doing this shit with a purpose, not just to put my name on a flyer or just for some clout or some shit.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Real authentic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Yeah, man. So give me your hip hop Mount Rushmore, man. Give me your top five.
My top five, we gotta go Jay-Z. We gotta go Nas. We gotta go Biggie. Wait, what we talking about? All time?
It's your own personal top five. It could be all time. It could be right now. Whatever. You could mix it up however you want to do it.
We just gonna say all time. Fuck it. We gonna say Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas. Um, we gonna say Tupac, And we're gonna say, what else we gonna say? We're gonna say Eminem.
Okay.
That's 5, right?
Yep. Yeah. So closing remarks, man. Um, anything else you want to tell the people that you got going on, and let people know how to keep up with you on social media, YouTube channel, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. Just follow me, Youngin MH, Instagram, Youngin MH1, Twitter. Motivated for More EP out now again. Run that shit all the way up. This summer we coming different. We're still adjusting to. I can't stress it enough. Expect more shows, more music, more fire. Expect just everything 10 times to the max. You know what I'm saying? Expect me everywhere in your city. If I ain't already, you know what I'm saying? Expect me there soon. Like, I gotta connect with the people. I'm trying to get involved. I'm trying to get this shit off the ground for real. Tap in with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Everything copacetic. Other than that, everything good. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving the feedback from the fans and the people. Um, I'm loving the relationships I've been building with the artists and shit. So everything really going my way right now. I can't even lie. Shout out
Absolutely.
to everybody.
That's a bet, man. I appreciate you coming on the podcast, man. Anytime you want to come on, whether it be an interview or I talk about real stuff too, whether it be police brutality, relationships, should you kick your kid out of 18 years old, child support, whatever that I think a person will come across at some point in their life, you know what I'm saying? So anytime you want to come on, you got my Instagram, or we can exchange
Hell yeah, E.
numbers, and I do interviews with a couple other major people a couple times a year, and we could just keep the relationship going like that. Eventually we can set up an in-person interview.
Hell yeah, E. That's fine. Let's do it. I'm always on board, Brody. We definitely gonna stay tapped in for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I pre-record, so I do episodes all the time. So, whenever you want to get something out to the people, whether that, you dropping a last minute single or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We can strike
Fine.
whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just
Got you, bro. Yeah, let's do that. We definitely gonna fuck some shit up in the future.
yeah, Spotify sent me my stuff last month. I'm ranked in the top 30% most followed podcasts right now, and I'm ranked in the top 5% most shared podcasts in 6 different countries right now. So appreciate everybody that's been supporting the podcast. I almost at 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I appreciate all the support. And
That's hard. Keep going, my boy. That's tough.
You're a real dope artist, real authentic, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm pretty sure the right situation to come about where you have leverage and you'll be with a major label, and you can get that machine behind you to do what you already been doing on the street. You know what I'm saying?
No cap, bro. No cap. That's what we on. Appreciate you, bro. Just even, you know what I mean? Just saying that for real, for real. That's love.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And this concludes another episode of Eric J. the Great Podcast, man. I appreciate all my supporters. Everybody go get Young MH new EP, man. It's on all streaming platforms. Go run it up, throw it on repeat, play it while
Yeah.
you're in the shower, play it while you cooking your hamburger helper, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it on,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, on that Beats pill or whatever Bluetooth speaker. Everybody got a Bluetooth speaker in their house.
Everybody got that.
So just throw it on blast while you sweeping, mopping, chasing them bad kids around, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely while you chasing that bag too, running up that cash. Throw that shit on, man. That MH shit, man. Yeah, RP my nigga Spliff. Yeah, we here for sure.
Absolutely, man. And follow them on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff, man. Real dope artists. We got to support the people that's on the come up. We real normalize supporting people And there's nothing wrong with supporting people that got the machine behind them, but we got to support the people that we can touch too. There's people that still that we can still see. You ain't gonna see Drake a little baby in Kroger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Tell
So
them again, gang. Tell them again.
yeah, so we got to normalize supporting the people we can physically touch, man. I mean, it ain't wrong with supporting the greats, but we got to support the people that has elevated, but still that we can still touch a little bit. So, but yeah, this concludes,
Love, Brody.
man,
For
and
real.
I appreciate everybody that been supporting the podcast, man.